If you've been following any of our recent content or the digital printing landscape in general, chances are you heard a thing or two about DTF, or direct-to-garment transfers. There's definitely more than one way to go about this, and one of the more common tech calls we get here at All American Print Supply is going to be, how do I perform this printing process using Garment Creator? Hi, my name is Estevan, and in today's video we're going to show you just how to do that. Let's get started. If you're doing DTF, direct-to-film, DTG transfers, we're basically going to be loading our film onto our platen in place of the garment. Now, when I was learning the process, I was using things such as tape, but it's come a long way. Now, thanks to these available Platen grip strips, it is super easy to not only position your transfers onto your platen so you have nice even registration as it goes in for both color layers, it's reusable. So these are available online at the website. You head over to aaprintsupplyco.com, enter DTF for all of your different printing supplies, accessories, software, and more. You guys ready to get started? So as I mentioned, using our Platen grip strips, this is going to hold our transfer in place as it's going in for basically 2 prints. Now, if you've seen any of our past videos, you know how big a fan I am of our Kothari NeoRip software. We do have a unique printing profile, which is specially designed and tested for the correct amount of ink and the correct ink layering. Now with the Garment Creator, today we're basically going to be sending 2 jobs, and we are printing backwards. We're going to have a mirrored and reduced ink level CMYK print, and then we're going to send it back in for the white overprint on top, and then we're going to be ready to go. Now, a tip I've used to really make this a little bit easier is using the hardware on your platen. That's going to help you find a nice center point. Just get this position as ideally center as possible. That way it'll make everything easier aligning in the software. So while we can do this much easier and much faster using the Kothari NeoRip software with our thoroughly tested direct-to-film or DTF printing profile, let's take a look at these settings on Garment Creator. So we've already brought our artwork in. The main thing we want to always remember is to mirror our image. So if we go out to the layout settings, down here where it's got the horizontal flip with the little arrow, we're just going to click that and flip it. I've already got my sizing here. I've already placed this top center so I know exactly where my image is going to land. But like I said, we're sending 2 prints. Let's go ahead and go over those settings. We're going to want to select the light color t-shirt environment so that the machine only produces CMYK ink for our first layer. Next, we're going to go over to print quality, and we're going to go to level 3. Now the only other adjustment we're going to make before we send this first job is going to be brightness. And we're going to go ahead and bump this up to a level 30, and then we're going to be ready to send our print for our first layer. And since we used our AA Platen grip strips, our film will remain stationary in place so we can land the white overprint second right on top. Let's send that first job. Now that we've gotten our light CMYK print with the correct amount of ink, no puddling, no pooling, it's time to send the second job. So in the software, you're just going to go ahead and select dark color t-shirt, parentheses white. And we're going to go ahead and drop this down all the way to level 1, white print quality, level 1, so we get the perfect amount of white ink for the print. Now we'll go ahead and send this here, and the white ink, if we haven't moved our film, should land directly on top. Let's see how this comes out. So let's take a look. Looks like our registration is perfect. I got my nice light white overprint. You see the beautiful transfer ready to be powdered by your choice of application method, but this is awesome. Again, with the Kothari NeoRip software, this will be a quicker and easier process, but if you haven't jumped on board yet, Garment Creator is doable. Now we do offer risk-free trials of the Kothari NeoRip software so you can test out, no strings attached, you can see the value, see the ease of operation. I mean, direct-to-film is here to stay. This is really changing and opening up new doors for the print community, and with all these different applications available, synthetic materials, polyester, neck labeling, fine detail. There's no limit what we can do with this, and I still haven't come across a fabric this is not compatible with. Now for more information on any of the supplies, materials, equipment we've been using today, make sure you head over to the website. It's aaprintsupplyco.com, and make sure you register for an account. You've heard me mention the loyalty rewards program. We're trying to give you guys free stuff. You'll notice you'll accrue points back on every dollar spent that you can actually turn in for free items on the website. Just make sure you're logged in while you're placing your orders. And if you've made it this far in the YouTube video, if you haven't done so already, hit that red subscribe button, drop a thumbs up for our team over here. If you have any questions, any comments, get those in the section below. They're monitored daily. But today has been direct to garment transfers, or DTF, with Garment Creator. Pretty easy, guys. Eco-freeing film, hot melting powder, grip strips. We're your one-stop shop. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.